Hey guys, it's me, Andrea. I'm a little sick, so don't mind my voice. But I just finished watching. Yes, this is my first Pretty Little Liar vlog, and it's here. And this is for the Bad Skate episode. So the episode starts off with before the theme song starts playing, that all the girls are pretty much sitting in the auditorium, well, outside the auditorium, and they're all helping Hannah with her lines, and they're all trying to get Arya to sign up, and oh, you should sign up, you should sign up. She's like, no, and they're basically saying how they can never go on double dates and stuff. And then I like how Mothership, she's like, hey, Hannah and her clan. That was funny. Jenna comes in, and Jenna's like, is Mr. Fitz here? And she's like, is there any reason you picked the bad state? I love evil. And I was like, that's not weird at all. Spencer is walking down, and she's having a drink, but she doesn't know that. And she starts hearing a baby, and it's supposed to be Ian and Melissa's baby. So she walks down, and she's like, and then somebody grabs her, and then she wakes up. And I think that's Ian, because it looks a little like him, but it's and a glimpse of an eye, so you can't tell. And then she's walking downstairs, same pajamas. Ian's down there. He's unpacking and repacking because the baby's coming. And she's all flinched. She's like, hey, Spence, do you mind holding this down for me? And she flinches a lot. And he's like, you've been flinching a lot around me. What's going on? And Melissa tells me that you told her in the swim meet. And she goes, yeah, that had something to do with Alison De Laurentiis' murder. And obviously, he's going to back himself and say he didn't. But who knows? What do you guys think? Did he? Did not? She's like, maybe you did. And she's like, too bad Allison wasn't there to help herself or whatever. We go to the kitchen where Hannah is talking to her mom. And, they're noticing that they're running out of stuff really quickly. And she goes, where's all this stuff going? And then Hannah's like, oh, Caleb's been coming over a lot. And the mom's not liking friendship between Caleb. And Hannah's like, I want to tell my mom, but I can't. And then we're at the part where Arya goes to see Ezra, or Mr. Fitz, to his apartment. And she goes, let me be stage manager, so then we could see each other. And, he's like, you should totally go get that beer with my dad. And, my friends will like you, too. And he's like, wait, what are you talking about, your friends? Oh, no, they don't know anything. You're being a liar, Arya. Don't lie. So, then Hannah and Caleb, oh my god, I'm such a fangirl for that. She looks up, she's like, I didn't see anything. The mom's, taking her time in the bathroom. She's looking at herself in the mirror, and it's like, can you get out? I liked Caleb's line, you want to share a towel, too? Spencer and Emily talking, and then she's like, I have to go drop off his book. And then Emily's like, oh, let me do it. I haven't seen since they stopped pressing the charges. And then she's like, oh, yeah, sure, here. And then we see from the back that Jenna and Ian are talking, and it's they know each other. What? Ian gives her something, and everybody's like, what's in that bag? We want to know. And they're all talking about the new play and how it's going to go down. And then Hannah and Mona, we had some Hannah and Mona moments that we haven't had in a long time because they're supposed to be friends. They're sitting there talking, and she's like, what gives, Vilma? I was like, wait, what? And then she's like, so you like the bad guy or something like that? And she goes, a bad boy only showers once a year. I love that quote. It was really funny. Ian walks into the room, right? So they're like, she's like, ew. They're all, ew, why is he here? This is the wrong classroom, obviously. She's like, I never wanted to kiss him, Hannah. And then Spencer's like, yeah, you did, at that frat party. And they show the flashback when they're at the frat party. And they all have fake IDs. And, ooh, I look like my mother. That is your mother. That was pretty funny, too. And then Ian's at that frat party, so they're like, why is he here? This is a little awkward. Why is he here? Maybe he's just taking her to the bathroom. Or maybe to a room so she can lie down. They're all saying all this innocent stuff. And then Allie's like, yeah, on top of her. And then they're like, wait, what? They're all confused. And she's like, I don't know about you versions, but I'm here to make memories. Arya's like, yeah, just like Ezra said the thing about Shakespeare. She's all trying to hide herself in her, binder, because she's like, I just said Ezra, crap. And everybody's looking at her like, did she just say Ezra? Emily goes to see Toby, because she's like, I wanted to leave him his French book. So she went to go give him his French book, and then he's like, I should be on your porch. Jenna turned me in, not you, so I could be closer to home. And I was like, oh, everything's out of the way. And she's like, we should go celebrate. And then he was like, what happened to Maya? And she's like, oh, not like that, just as friends. So he's like, breakfast tomorrow? And he's like, yeah, sure. Mr. Fitz and Arya's dad are talking in the hallway. He's like, hey, you're a busy man. Do you even have time for a beer? And he's like, yeah, I just don't tell my students. Philip's like, why is this so awkward? And he's like, so my morning got off to a bad soft. Some chick got in. She's like, you know what? You can make your own sandwich, dude, and clean up afterwards. You know what? While you're at it, wash the dishes, mow the lawn. I made him do something if he was living in my house. Just saying, Hannah. Mr. Fitz and Mr. Montgomery, Arya's dad, are drinking a beer. And I was really pissed off because he's like, kids you have now are going to forget about you. Like, Arya's looking for colleges in California. We go to Toby's house, and Jenna's, like, on the front porch, and she's like, oh, where's Toby? I have breakfast plans with him. She's pretty much like, how does it feel to be second choice? You should have leaving me a second choice. Well, now you're third choice, so, we're pretty much all out of luck. He's with Spencer, and it's like, that's my friend. That sucks. There's house, and they're talking about, like, why did Allison always say that you spied on me? Well, it's like, I never spied on her. I never did. I wouldn't do anything like that. Pretty much saying he never got the whole Allison thing. He still doesn't get it. Mona, oh my god, and she's so rude and annoying. I'm sitting there, like, she's like, Arya, can you go get me some tea? Go get your own tea, little girl. You got 2 feet. Go. Like, Arya can tell that Mr. Fitz is mad at her, and she's like, everybody, let's take 5. She's like yelling. And basically, he's like, people have other plans. You looked at schools in California. She's like, I looked at one school in your favorite place so we can move there together. Basically saying she couldn't pack her English teacher with her. I was like, oh, hell no. You're like my boyfriend. You're not about to say that you're just my English teacher. She's like, is that what you think? That you're just my English teacher? They're back at the frat party because they're like thinking about what Ian, if he's suspicious or not. So they're like, maybe we should rethink our like suspicion. Because of the girl that fell down the stairs, and like maybe she just didn't fall because she was drunk. Maybe she fell because Ian pushed. Everybody's like looking at the girl. She's going into the ambulance, and all the 4 girls are standing there. And then Allison pops up, and she's like, "What happened? What did I miss? Where were you? How did you miss that? Like this girl just almost passed out and died." And then she goes, that's a tip. Don't drink and dive. Emily's like, if I don't get home right now, I'm going to be grounded until I'm 50. And I was just laughing because I thought that was hilarious. They asked the police officer for a ride home. She's like, me and my friend had too much drinks. Anyway, we can get a ride back. That look that Ian and Allison give each other before she go in, they're like, and then she goes in, and Spencer sees that. They find one of Ian's trophies in a little box, and Emily's like, I didn't put that there. I had never even seen that, and had blood on it. And they go turn it into the police, and everybody's so happy. I think they finally caught the killer. The killer was Ian, and they were so excited. And then they're like, let's all sleep at Emily's house. And then Hannah's like, I can't. I have to go take care of Caleb. We go to Ezra's house, and she's like, let's live in the moment. Let's not think about tomorrow. Let's not think about that. Let's live right now. Caleb and Hannah are talking in the kitchen, and they're pretty much just saying, like, they're pretty much all they're talking. She's like, he's about to leave, and they're like, don't leave. And they kiss, and I was like, oh, because I really like Caleb and Hannah together. I hope that happens, and we could see that more often. They found out that it was a rat's blood, so they're gonna like question all these girls all over again. You know, they're gonna think that they planned this as a joke so they wouldn't get in trouble. Turns out it wasn't Ian, and they're like, where was Allison that night at the frat party? Thinking that Allison could push that girl. She could have. We don't really know the full story. I mean, she could have pushed her because that was getting her out of the way. We look up at the stairs, and Ian's just looking at them with a smile on his face. Like, you notice how at the end they always show the gloves and all that weird stuff. They only had 3 rats, but 4 cages. 1 rat was dead because it wasn't there, and I guess it was the one that was used for their trophy. And that was Spencer's rat. They all had a little label on them with all 4 girls' names on them. What do you guys think is going to happen now that Ian knows that they try to say it was him? What do you guys think A is? Leave your comments below because I love to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.